Hello,
We
everyone.
can do it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode for the Digital Dialogue Hub. Um, my name is Sandy, originally from Panama and living currently in Surrey, BC, Canada. I work in the movie industry, and I'm a digital business owner.
Awesome. My name is Ayo, and I am an IT professional. I currently live in Canada, Ontario to be precise, with my family. I'm a mom as well, and I run my digital business on the side. So it's nice to be here today.
Hello, everyone. My name is Helen. I am coming to you from Surrey, BC. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm a digital business owner, CC, and I am a nurse.
Thank you. Okay,
So,
you want to
so,
introduce the guest, Ellen?
so today we'll be bringing in Monisha, I'm so sorry, one of our business partners to shed light into her success.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
welcome, Monisha. Monisha.
Thank you so much.
Welcome here.
So, you want to introduce yourself, Manisha, to the viewer?
Okay. So, hi, everyone. First of all, hello, ladies. Thank you for having me in your platform today. Thank you for the invite. Introduce myself, my name is Monisha. I'm originally from Nepal, but now I currently live here in UK. By profession, I'm an accountant. I'm a mom of two beautiful kids. And yes, I have my wife as well. And as a mom, we all know we have other various duties.
Mhm.
I have to be a doctor sometimes, teacher, cleaner, cooker. So that's my very short and sweet description. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming. So, Monisha, we know we have different professionals in our team, right?
Yes.
We have doctors, pharmacists, we have engineers, different professionals.
Yeah.
So, we would like to know why you chose to start a digital business.
Yes. Thank you for the question, sis. I decided to join the digital business because of my why. And if I have to, mention about my why, is because there was one time, before I started this digital journey, me and my daughter, we had to wish my husband on New Year's via phone, even though we were in the same country. And the reason being is that my husband was at work at that time, and I feel like really bad for my daughter because rest of the kids were having good time with their family during that time, and to see her to having to wish her dad via phone
Mhm.
on that occasion, I felt really bad. And I feel that something needed to change. And I felt that in the beginning as well, but then whilst I was browsing, going through my Facebook, like we moms normally do, we are always browsing on our phone, scrolling on our phone. And I happened to see an ad from a lady. She was also from Nepal, and she was sharing her story, her journey. And on that journey, when I read her advert, it felt like her story resonated to my story. But because I was very skeptical, I didn't go on it straight
Mm.
away. Then I saw that ad a couple of times again. And then after, that New Year's Eve, after what happened, then I said, oh no, I have to. So, and then I decided to watch the workshop, go into that, watch the workshop. I watched a couple of times, and I did a little bit of research from my end as well. And when I saw that this was also a legit business, and being an accountant myself, I have to be very careful on what I put my what I step into. So
Yes.
after doing my research and finding that this is a legit business, I decided to join this digital work because I saw lots of moms like myself, like you mentioned, various profession and doing so well in this business. And I thought, why not, let me give it a try. So that's how I entered into the online digital world.
Wow. 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 I think you chose the right digital business as well.
I
Thank
love
you.
your journey. That's
Thank
a
you.
very inspiring one.
Mm.
Something would have pushed you out, right?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I'm sure some other people can relate to this as well. They have a
Yeah,
lot of things
exactly.
that is holding them back, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
then you
true.
just did the right thing at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's also okay. Oh, it's okay to be skeptical at first,
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You stepped back and you thought about it
Hmm.
before stepping in.
Yep.
Yes. And it's good to be skeptical, but not so skeptical, I think, because I think then the opportunity sort of slips from your hand. That's what
It's
I
Yeah.
think.
true.
So,
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
so action is also important alongside being skeptical.
Yeah. I agree. All right. Moving on. So there are different digital businesses, right?
Yeah,
So why did you choose this one in particular?
yeah. Thank you for the question, sis. Yeah. So, now that now, as you know, like, there are lots of digital business in the market now.
Yeah.
And I chose this one because, firstly, it's a legit business for
Mm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, it's a global business, which
Mhm.
means I can stay wherever I am
Yeah.
and have access to many people
Yeah.
from the comfort of my home.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is the mentorship and program. So I've seen lots of other digital business where they sort of charge you for their mentorship and coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in this business, you don't have to pay such additional charges for those mentorship
Mm-hmm.
programs.
Yeah.
It's always, and also the other beautiful thing is the mastermind classes. It's always accessible. It's always there for us to have a look at whenever we have time. And for a mom like myself who's working part time as well,
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult for me to attend the masterclass as it happens.
Yeah.
So this business kind of gives me that flexibility to have a look at it whenever I get a chance. So that's another beautiful thing that I
Mm-hmm.
love about this business. And the other one is the community that we have,
Yeah.
the supportive community. Just like an hour earlier, I was having some problems, and I was approaching both Helen and Sandy, and
Yeah.
even though we are not linked financially, they were still helping me. So it's like
Yeah.
when you need help, you can always approach people, and
Absolutely.
they're very helpful and supportive. And I think that's one of the few beautiful things that I like about my business. And the third one I would also like to add is the great automated system that we have. So yeah, I think those are the you know main thing that I like
Yeah.
about this business, because I it also helps me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree with you. It's the flexibility for me, really,
Yes,
because you have a lot of things going on already, right?
yeah,
You
that's
want
true.
something else, right? So you don't want anything to impact or to have any to affect anything you're doing right now, right?
Exactly.
So this business gives us that flexibility in terms of whatever it is. We can do it at any time. Like I said, I work full time, okay,
Yeah,
and even as at that, I can still do my business anytime I have the time to, right? So I
true.
work on my own schedule, which is, I tell people that if you want flexibility, something you can get from this business, right? All you have to do is just to make yourself available when you are available to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true. That's true. I strongly agree that. And I
Mm-hmm.
sometimes look at my business, when I'm working at work, I look at my business during my lunch break. So,
Yeah.
so when I'm at home, I look at my business after the kids are asleep. So it's kind
Uh-huh.
of very, it's a business doable by
Right.
everyone, I think. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're mute,
Oh,
Sandy.
oh,
Thank you. All right. So the next question is, since you started this business, have you received any kind of support from the community?
yes. Thank you for the question, sis. That's a definitely yes. Like I mentioned earlier, I received help from, Sandy and Helen. It's a very supportive community. And then the best support that I received from this business was during my maternity leave,
Mm.
because I had my son during COVID. And as you know, with COVID, we had very limited access to people.
Yeah.
So, I didn't have access to other moms. But because in this community, there are lots of moms like myself with like minded people,
Yeah.
it never gave me that opportunity to go into the postpartum depression, because there was always somebody I
Mm.
could talk to. And
Yeah.
in this business, there are moms who don't just support you, like, if you need help with your business, but there are moms who help you emotionally wise as well. If you want to speak to them, they're always there for you.
Mhm.
So that's one of the biggest support I received from this business, if I have to mention it.
Mm-hmm.
And other help wise also, I have always gained support from other business mentors and coaches whenever I needed help. So I think, yes, this community is very good and helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the maternity one, I think, is the best support
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like this business, you're not limited to only one mentor.
Yes,
You,
exactly.
you just saw the mentors you have access to,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree with that. Like for example, like one of the amazing things, like the system is the support system is 24/7 because of the global community that we have. So if we ever have like a question that we need help, even though we don't know anyone, like we don't know everybody in the community because it's so huge. So somebody from another end of the world will answer your question and try to help you, and that's how
Mm.
friendship starts. And then you end up having friendship all over the world.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
yes,
true.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just like she mentioned about emotional support, right?
Yes.
Like chatting there, just like as if we are into a chat, like
Yeah.
like relationship chatting, right?
Yes.
Can say
Yeah.
anything. Like it's not only about business.
Yeah.
No.
And I think in this business is also like we don't compete with each other.
No.
I mean, we don't, you don't, like in other businesses, you're not competing with each other. You are, supporting, you're actually celebrating each other's milestone. And that's a very important thing in a business.
Yeah.
So you don't get to see such things on other business. If you
Yeah.
see, like, other business, they're always competing against each other, saying,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get to the top. It's not like that in this business. So that's
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
another good thing about this community.
Yeah.
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 And also, I like what you're doing in our community. Like,
Yes.
you're helping newcomers a lot.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people don't know where to start. You're
Yeah.
Yes.
doing a good job there. I love that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, Helen.
Okay. So I know you have mentioned about masterminds already.
Yeah.
So, what have you benefited from our masterminds?
Yeah, the masterminds has benefited me a lot, because it kind of puts me on the top of things. For example, the changes in the current technology, say change in the current technology, or with the current marketing strategies. It always gives me with the golden nuggets, because as a busy mom, I don't have the time and time to do a research on my own. But
Yeah.
with the help of the business masterminds, I'm able to do exactly on way to be, how to do it. And people
Yeah.
are always sharing their tips and advice. And like I mentioned, because it's a beautiful community, they're always helping you out. They're always sharing their ideas and knowledge on how you can grow your business as well. So that way it
Yes.
has helped me as well in terms of growing my business, and on how to do the marketing and everything. So yes, I think the masterminds are very useful. And because it's accessible 24/7, I don't have to like um just wait for the mastermind to happen on the exact time and not miss out. That's how I should put it out. I don't miss out on anything, and I don't have to pay additional charges in order to have access to those masterminds. So
Yeah.
that is one of the very important point. If someone is watching this, it's a point to be noted, because in this business you don't have to pay additional charge for those mastermind classes, which are very beneficial for your business to grow.
Mhm. And other places like masterminds, we pay a lot of money. Some people pay more than 20,000 to
Exactly.
attend to be a business workshop.
Yes,
right?
that's
But
true.
here, everything is free for us.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the masterminds, not only like you have like tips from the community, like updating, like in the business, because like the digital world keeps changing and all that, so you gotta keep up. So they always bring new strategies. So the
Mm-hmm.
masterminds are like an extra support that you have besides the training that we also have, that
Yeah.
we can do. And
Yes.
like you were mentioning, like the masterminds, even though, like for example, you're in UK, so for you the time might be like too late for you, but you can catch the replay. So
That's
even though
correct.
you cannot attend it live, you can always catch back and watch the replay of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other good thing about the mastermind is, like during the journey of as a business owner, you always have like ups and downs. So
Yes.
the masterminds are something that brings you the support, the emotional support, and saying,
That's
like
true.
what, because we hear the success stories on that mastermind. So it gives us the hope, like, okay, if they went through that and their success now, like we can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Our position might not be as bad as it was for them, and they did
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah.
give us, like the support to continue on our
Yes,
Mhm.
that's correct.
business.
That's
And
correct. That's true.
yeah, and it was from Mastermind that I learned a lot about having a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about it before, but when I'm doing something, there's no mindset there. I'm not motivated. But like through these masterminds, like that, I have found out the benefit of having a good mindset towards
Mm-hmm.
something, because
Mm-hmm.
that is the only way you can get your success.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so the next question.
Okay. I'm sure you've shared this already, right? But then if you have any other thing you want to share about how the business has maybe helped your relationship with your kids or your
Yeah.
husband or your family generally.
Yeah. Thank you for the question. Yes, it has had a positive impact. This business has definitely had a positive impact with the relationship with my kids,
Mm-hmm.
because as you know, like kids are always looking up to their parents. So my kids are always looking up to me on what I do, and I think that kind of has put a positive impression on them. They now know, how you can do things, differently.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
you can also make a living online,
Yeah.
and also this business has allowed me to have a good time with my husband. We also have good quality time with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
We get to spend good time together.
Yeah.
And the other good thing is that I can make a living online whilst I'm spending quality time with my kids and family,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because it's always there. Once we set up our business, we can always run it in the background,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that I have to type hundreds of emails, marketing
No.
emails, because everything is done on behalf of me, because once
Yeah.
it's all set up. And I think, yeah, the impact is definitely positive with the relationship side.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
Just like me, like with my kids, my first kid, she was going from one daycare to another.
Mm.
Now she's so that she brings that up. Oh, I was always going to daycare because my younger one stays home. She doesn't go to daycare anymore. And what I noticed is that my younger one can tell me anything. But the
Mm.
older one will not. Instead, she would tell it to her peers, her friends,
Mm.
because that was how she was brought up.
Yeah.
Having our kids around is a very good thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
very, very good. And that's
Mm.
why I like this business.
Yeah.
You're not like really losing anything because you're still working at home and you have your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like some stories of the business owners, the reason why they have joined also was because they had like 2 to 3 jobs where they didn't have the time to spend with their kids. Or sometimes, like the parent or the mom will work like either in the morning or in the evening, so they were like switching. So the two
Mhm.
parents were not like all the time with the kids. So
Mhm. Mhm.
the kid had question like, how come you, mom, you're not here when dad is leaving, and vice versa. So that's one of the
Mm-hmm.
reasons they decided to join the
Yeah.
business, because it's very important, like you guys say, like to have that relationship between your kid and you,
Mm-hmm.
that helps us grow like later. So
Mm-hmm. Be present in their lives, really.
yeah.
Yes, yes, it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's continue with the next question. So what can you tell people who are in a haste to make money?
Okay, thank you for the question, sis. Well, what I would like to tell to those kind of people is that, nothing comes quick in life. If I understood the meaning of the question correctly, if I'm answering correctly, nothing in life comes quickly. Everything takes time. For example, if you want to enjoy the fruits of a tree, let's say an apple tree, because lots of people like apples. So, so if I have to give an example of an apple tree, when you plant it, it takes time. It's not that you plant the seed today and then the tree pops out tomorrow. That doesn't happen. So it takes time. It takes a little bit of nurturing and everything. And once you nurture, then after a couple of years, you'll start enjoying the benefits. When is the tree gonna grow? It'll grow. It'll grow. So it takes time. So similarly, every businesses, and because I'm an accountant, I prepare lots of accounts, and I've seen businesses, whether you take it online or offline, it takes time. You don't start making money just like with a click. It's just like nature. It just doesn't happen in a click.
Yeah.
And it's also about how you nurture your business. How that growth also depends on that, how nicely you're looking after your business, or that also plays an important role. So similarly with this online business as well, you don't get rich as soon as you join.
Yeah.
If you're expecting something like that, then it only happens in the dreams, or if you were
Mm-hmm.
to win a lottery. And even to win a lottery, you have to put in so many, you have to
Yeah.
take so many chances,
Yeah.
and then by luck, if you are lucky, then you win a lottery.
Uh-huh.
So nothing in life, I think, it comes easily.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have lots of patience. You need to be consistent. I need to nurture your business. And the other thing is that if you can work for someone else, if you can work like spend 8 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours, or 14 hours for somebody else,
Yeah.
then why not invest in yourself? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and with this online business is so good. You can as you can see, everything is moving online. Lots of people have started to make money online, not just this business. You can see, other businesses as well. Like this, making money online is the new way of earning a living.
Yeah.
So one should like really take the opportunity. And I think, and this business is the right one
Yeah.
for anyone looking for it, because as I mentioned the benefits earlier, it's one of the very beautiful business, hold on, Danny, business, where you don't have to pay those hidden shady costs
Yeah.
that you're
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
aware of. So yeah, I think that's how I would like to, what advice I would like to give to the people who think about making money.
Yeah.
So I just like the way you used an apple tree.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes we're in a haste to do things. Like I planted an apple tree, and all the time I'll just go out there and see if something is coming up. Okay, so there was this business that I did. That was what is it called? Trading money. What is it called again? When
Bitcoin.
you trading, is it trading that is called? Cryptocurrency. So I just put in my money. Like after a week, they gave me some money. I was rejoicing. Yeah, yeah, it's a good business. But after that, I did not know that where I put in my money, they are fraud people.
Mm.
What happened after they gave me the first money? I put in more money, and they
Mm.
disappeared. You see, I was
Mm-hmm.
in the haste to get it, and they gave it to me.
Mm.
We like it when something comes to us very quickly.
Mm.
We like it, but it's not good. It's not always a good thing.
Mm.
It's not always a good thing. And that's how all these fraudsters, that's how they get people. They give
Mm.
you what they want you to like what
Mm.
you think they think you
Mhm.
need,
Mhm.
and then just disappear
Mm.
after you have put everything in.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and and there are other businesses that, like you go in and then you pay something, and then after that they ask you to pay more, and then
Mm.
after that you gotta pay more, and not only that, you gotta pay their monthly fees, like you were saying, Manisha. That, they charge you every monthly fee, to be able to use their fees, like in our business you don't have to do that. Like, you
Mhm.
pay once and that's it. You don't have to pay much, and we get all the training, all
Yeah.
uh, the live masterminds,
Yeah.
and all that. So yeah, this is an amazing business.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have touched on a lot of things today. So we're talking about the relationship, like between, like the benefits of having an online business that allows you to be with your family. Also, like there's no, we don't get fee for, getting all the training, all the masterminds that we have.
Mhm.
Um, and you guys want to mention something else that?
Yeah,
I
I
think we
just like,
covered.
go ahead.
You know, I was going to say, I think we covered a lot of things that people have in their minds, right? A lot of questions that they might have in their mind right now. And I believe that this is supposed to like inspire one or two people out there today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I like the way she is just switching the kids. You know, that's how we come. That's how we come.
Yes,
That's
my little one just
that,
woke up. So
there's the benefits of this business. The kids.
yeah, that's
Okay.
flexibility. This is the example. Like,
Yeah,
if I
Yes.
were to do like a formal business meeting, then I would have to leave them somewhere.
of course.
But with this, I can still look after them and run this business.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. So moms out there, if you want something like this, just check out any one of the links there. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to follow us on our pages, they're like on the top on the screen. So you can follow us and find out more information or listen to our other lives that we're gonna have on our pages.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have our website on the screen. So if you want to learn more about the business, you can register with your name and email address, and you will get an invitation to our free webinar, a 90 minutes free webinars where you will learn um, how the business works, and also the other stories from other business in our community.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we would like to thank you, Monisha, for
You're
coming today to
welcome. Thank
our
you for
live,
having me as
sharing
well.
your
Thank you for
journey
coming
and
in.
experience. Also, we want to
Yeah.
thank all the viewers that watch us today, and those watching the replay
Mm-hmm.
later on.
Yep.
So until another episode for the Digital Dialogue Hub, and that's a wrap up for today. Have a nice day, evening, or good morning,
Yeah.
wherever you are in the world. So see you
Thank
until
you.
next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.